I wish more people on the roster would take a stand, because you had Sami Zayn speak out about this. You have Bobby Lashley, MVP. Now you're saying Mick Foley. It's slowly becoming a thing to where now people have to start speaking up, because you've seen Triple H and all the other people in Trump's office lollygagging and shit, and part of him dapping up hands and shit. Like, dude, this is not a good look for you. And it's not just politics. Like I said earlier, this is not just politics. This is a dude that is treating people with inhumane behavior. You know, a lot of times in the WWE, I look at these officials and I say, they have got to be some of the most programmed, business suit and tie, corporate BS people I've ever seen in my life. But when I see people who have a high stature in the company or a legendary status in the company actually speak out or part ways with the company due to some BS, I can always admire that, right? So if you guys haven't heard the news already, Mick Foley is parting ways with the WWE. And why? It's because of WWE's ties to Donald Trump. It's their allegiance to Donald Trump. And if you guys know about the Donald Trump administration, aka the racist administration, aka the misogynistic administration, aka the administration, I have gained a whole new level of respect for Donald Trump. Whoa. No, I have gained a whole new level of respect for Mick Foley, because he didn't have to do this, but he did. He stood on moral and principle. And when someone stands on moral and principle, you are all right in my book. I commend you. I commend you heavily. Now, the straw that broke the camel's back was Donald Trump's comments about Rob Reiner. If you guys don't know, Rob Reiner sadly passed away due to, his son taking his life and his wife's life as well. And Donald Trump going on a rant on Twitter and saying that, what caused Rob Reiner's death was his Trump derangement syndrome. I'll put it on the screen whenever I find it. The Trump derangement syndrome. Basically, Trump emphasizing that he was angrily obsessed with him. And I'm just like, dude, everything that this man does has to be about him. And Mick Foley, he's like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this shit, bro. I'm not gonna sit here in a company that holds their allegiance to someone that is as immoral as this man. It's not even about politics anymore. This is about a person who is in charge of a nation, and sitting up here doing all these inhumane things, saying all these inhumane things, being like not sympathizing with things that we should be taking care of at hand, which is another whole video. But I like the fact that he stood on morals and principles. I like the fact that he walked away, because he could have easily just stayed there and kept his mouth shut and take a paycheck. But he didn't. He's like, you know what? I got my status. I'm cool. I'm not wrestling. I don't want to do this shit anymore. I'm walking out. And rightfully so. You see, one of the reasons I took a step back from pro wrestling was because, for one, I didn't like how this company shoves certain ideas in your face, shoves certain people in your face that look a certain way, that speak a certain way, because of nepotism, because of how they look, aka if they're a white man, they're getting pushed to the top, i.e. Braun Breaker being the new face of the company when it really should be Oba Femi, right? And I hate the fact that they are partnering with a country that doesn't respect women. Listen, I have 3 sisters. I have 2 brothers. The fact that you don't understand how important your women is in your company, and the fact that you sit there and you sit here, you don't prioritize women's wrestling. Your women have been the MVP of your company this entire year. It has. And your Evolution pay-per-view was one of the very few pay-per-views this year that have been the best, easily. And the fact that you sit here and you do an agreement to put WrestleMania and the Royal Rumble in a country that doesn't even respect women, that right there drove me away. That drove me away. And it kind of pissed me off because it's like, this was a slap in the face to your women, and you put Bianca Belair up there to say what she needed to say. Corporate BS answers. I don't appreciate it. I thought that was BS. Now, with Mick Foley and his stance on the company, I don't blame him one bit. And you got the WWE loyalists online bashing him, saying, oh, you're not a real legend. You don't respect the company that made a name for you. Listen, I don't care if that company gave me all my life savings and paid for my house and my car. If you stand on ideals and if you support people that are treating people a certain way because of how they look and where they're from, I can't rock with you. And if you're defending us, then I can't rock with you. I can't do it. So therefore, I'm walking away. You can't sit here. There is no amount of money that you can give me to throw away my integrity, my morals, to keep my mouth shut. And I wish more people on the roster would do this. I wish more people on the roster would take a stand, because you had Sami Zayn speak out about this. You have Bobby Lashley, MVP. Now you're saying Mick Foley. It's slowly becoming a thing to where now people have to start speaking up, because you've seen Triple H and all the other people in Trump's office lollygagging and shit, and part of him dapping up hands and shit. Like, dude, this is not a good look for you. And it's not just politics. Like I said earlier, this is not just politics. This is a dude that is treating people with inhumane behavior. This is not just political anymore. This is why people are upset. This is why people are upset. And you have got to understand that if you keep going down this route, your company, as you know it, will cease to exist over time. Right? Now, hopefully this is the first step for other people to start speaking up as well, because I feel as if stuff like this needs to happen in order to make change. Real change starts like this. There is power in numbers. If more people start to speak out like Mick Foley and do what Mick Foley is doing, then let's do it to make the change, right? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand people are upset with this. People on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter, it's just like, y'all rock with Mick Foley until he said what needed to be said and did what needed to be done. I don't understand how people are sitting up here having an issue with that. But that's the reason I made this video today. Usually my WWE content is gonna be like in short form, but I needed to make this video because I wanted to speak on it, and it was gonna be needing more than just a short. So if you guys like this video, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know how you feel about Mick Foley leaving the company because of their affiliation with Donald Trump in the comments down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.